Hello, traders. I've got a stock that looks great right now, and I'll explain how I found it and why I like it. Subscribe to my channel now and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss any of these daily trades. You'll help me build my channel, and I'll help you build your account. Let's get started. We are 2 hours into trading Monday morning, March 1st. Hello, traders. Let's take a look at recent picks, then let's take a look at the market, then let's find a highlighted trade. I don't have these in any particular order, but AMAT has been one that I've highlighted a lot recently. Even with the market pullback, this stock has been able to hold up very, very nicely. You can see the breakout here. That's where we're going to be selling it out of the money bullish put spread. If you did that, that trade is in excellent shape. Market conditions determine the option strategy that we need to use. Right now, we're in a gradually sloping uptrend. Lots of volatility within that channel. That means that we need to distance ourselves from the action and take advantage of accelerated time premium decay. Bullish put spreads are the strategy, not buying calls. Too much volatility, a lot of time passing without the market making any kind of advance. Those positions you're going to be constantly swimming upstream with. So bullish put spreads, that's what we want to do. APPS highlighted this last Friday, downward sloping trend line, bullish flag, breakout to the upside, beautiful. BIDU, selling a bullish put spread down on this breakout right here. Stock's been a little bit soft in here, but you can see we do have a downward sloping trend line and a probable bullish flag setting up. I would like to see better strength today, but no worries. We're all the way down here in terms of selling our out of the money bullish put spread. Disney, very nice. Bullish flag, big breakout. Again, selling a bullish put spread down below this breakout, which is now support, and the 50-day moving average comes into play. I like it. Hilton, beautiful breakout through horizontal resistance, now support. Bullish put spread 115, 110 for a 115 or 120 credit. Awesome trade. Look at that strength. Never flinched with the market pullback. Mosaic highlighted this last week. Breakout through horizontal resistance, now support. You have a nice upward sloping trend line forming here, tails under body, indicating that buyers are coming in every time the stock dips. This stock looks good. Love that breakout. I suggested buying longer term in the money calls with a high delta. And when I'm talking longer term, buy them 3 months or more out. This stock, I think, grinds higher for quite a while this year. Love the backdrop for it. DKNG. Last night, Sunday night, I put out a video. I said, hey, we want to sell an out of the money bullish put spread on this, keying off of this horizontal resistance, now support. We wanted to sell a bullish put spread, the 55, 52.50 for a 50-cent credit, downward sloping trend line, breakout to the upside, bullish flag formation, stock gaps higher, never looked back. Sorry, but we didn't have a chance to get in on this one. If you were a little bit more aggressive, you could have sold it closer to the money bullish put spread. The long and short of it is really nice pick. Sunday evening, I had no idea what the stock was going to do today. Absolutely no idea, but a very solid pick. I did have an inkling that the market would open higher because the S&P 500 was up about 25 points at the time of the recording. Airbnb out of the money bullish put spread, keying off of this 50-day moving average and the 175 support level. Very nice earnings reaction Friday. Stock is waffling around a little bit right now, but because we are not long calls, we are short and out of the money bullish put spread. We don't have to worry about this day-to-day chop because we have distanced ourselves from the action. So that stock, I still like it. It's a little bit soft today, but it moves around. You can see very choppy, long tails above and below. That indicates lots of volatility. Let's take a look at the market. We've got a bullish trend day being established right now. You can see very, very steady price action to the upside. Beautiful buy signal right here earlier by the 10P indicator, right about in here. Beautiful move there. Now, I am not going to be taking this sell signal for a couple of reasons. One is 10P barely got back to zero when it crossed right here. But the more important point is that when we have these very strong trend days, we get a bullish divergence. And what that means is we will see 1OP retrace, retrace, retrace. As it's coming down, the market compresses and it finds support, and it does not follow the indicator. That is a sign that the market wants to go higher and that this is an extremely bullish trend. When we get a bullish cross, eventually that will lead to the next leg higher. That's what I'm watching. I believe that we've got lots of nice upside. Let's go into that daily chart. We need to get our longer term bearings, something that I had been referencing in last night's video. We'll draw our upward sloping channel here. You can see the lower end of it there. You can see the upper end of it right here. And these gradual channels tend to last a very long time. What I had pointed out yesterday was the fact that we had these long red candles, the heaviest selling right here since the channel began back in November. When did this happen? It happened on July 29th. I believe that because bonds have sold off so much, you have fund rebalancing taking place at the end of the month. Funds who have to have a certain percentage in bonds and a certain percentage in equities had to sell equities and rotate into bonds. So we get a nice little rally in the market. Everything looks great. We're kind of chopping around. Looky here. Last 2 days of February, big selling. I believe again that that is fund rebalancing with the big drop that we've seen in the TLT, and we are going to take a look at bonds also. And then what did we get back here in January? Boom. Now this is just regular old fund buying because a lot of money comes into mutual funds end of the month and the beginning of the month. So you get a little bit of a beginning of the month pop. That's what we're getting. And that's why I suspected that we may see a market low and that this support level holds. We also have the 50-day moving average coming into play. This is your critical support level. We do not want to be closing below that 50-day moving average for more than a day or two, if even that, because that would suggest that we're going to come down and probably test the 100-day moving average, which is way down here. We don't want to see that. So as long as that 50-day moving average is tested, no problem. Going to probably be a buying opportunity and the market will continue to drift higher. So that's your critical price point that you need to watch. Is if that price point is breached and you've got some bullish put spreads, you need to start watching those positions closely. Do not add if you see that, and then you need to manage your risk. If we continue to move lower, there will be an opportunity for you to buy your short leg back and let the long leg run, particularly if the stock is showing some relative weakness and it has broken technical support as well. I don't see this unfolding, but this is the tactic that you would use. Right now, each one of these dips, buy, 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 buy. So I believe the market's going to have a decent day today. I think it's going to continue to grind higher. We've got the stimulus bill being voted on by Senate. Chances are it won't be a $1.9 trillion package, and that might actually be good because I think the market's worried that a lot of that money is going to be squandered. We won't get the economic bang for our buck, and we're going to increase our national debt. So not a particularly great backdrop. Big is not always better. In this instance, I think if they did some gradual stimulus, it might actually play better as far as the market is concerned. But we like what we see today. We'll go back into that 5-minute chart so that we can watch it. While I'm doing this, watch for a compression here. Watch for this indicator to drop. When we get a bullish cross in here, that's your sign to get long. That's what I expect the market to do today. As far as any kind of short-term resistance levels, we've got a long way to go, but this 392 level would be your next firm resistance level that we may test. I don't know that we get there today. That would be an additional 30-point rally. We're already up on the S&P 500 about 84 points, so not likely. So let's take a look and see what we like as far as new trades. I'm going to go right into my scanner and I'm going to go into a bullish flag search. You've seen me use this many times and we've got lots of candidates. So let's just click through and see what we like. This is nice. BHC needs to, it's compressing on the high, never flinched during the market pullback. Let's overlay SPY so that you can see that relative strength. Gray line is the market, down, down, down. What's the stock doing? Compressing. Well, what does this mean? On heavy volume, buyers are lined up. This stock is going to go. Keep an eye on it. It's trying to break out right now. This would be a new all-time closing high. I like BHC. CAN, nice little bullish flag in here. Stock starting to move higher. I think that's a decent one. CLNE, interesting. Got your bullish flag right in here. We've got a breakout to the upside. You've got some horizontal support down around the 50-day moving average. 1, 2, 3, tested that resistance level and through. I think that if you're down here trying to sell an out of the money bullish put spread keying off of that, I'd like $11 better than $12, but if you're keying off the $11 price point, you may not get a lot of premium, but I do like the stock down there. That's not going to be one that I highlight today. Nothing there. Nothing there. Rebounding off of a low, nothing there. Not too crazy about that. MGM we've highlighted. Bullish flag, gone. Another little bullish flag setting up. Take your alert line, connect that top, connect that top. We're already through it. So I'd have to find two other points to connect, or I can just come in here and I can click on this high right here, draw a horizontal alert line. If it goes through it, I'm going to know about it. Pretty choppy stock there. Not too interested in it. Not too interested. On these bullish flags, what I don't want is this and then a retracement all the way back down again. I want to see it run, get a little bit ahead of itself, and pull back a little bit, like a quarter of this distance, for me personally would be ideal, and then bam, a resumption. That's what I like to see in my bullish flag patterns, and this one's not bad. It hasn't quite set up yet, but it may, and I can just drop a GTC alert line right at the top there, and we'll go into the next one. PayPal. Now this one actually has pulled back quite a bit, but I do like PayPal. This is going to be my featured trade of the day. I like PayPal a lot. You can see earnings before the open here, off to the races. Stock does pull back a little bit. It's got some decent implied volatility. I like keying off that 255 strike price. I like selling a March 19th, 255, 250, 250 bullish put spread and bringing in 50 cents. But why aren't we buying calls? Look, this stock can stay right where it is. It can pull back. It can move higher. We're going to make a 25% return on that investment in 3 weeks. What more do you want? That's an excellent return with a very high probability of success. That's why we're selling out of the money bullish put spreads. If I buy calls on this stock right now on the notion that we're going to fly higher, it might. But if the market rally stalls out, the stock's not going to go anywhere. And we're going to lose money on our calls because of time decay. So learn how to sell out of the money bullish put spreads, also known as a vertical spread, also known as a put credit spread. www.optionseducation.org is the website that you want to go to. I'll put that in the description below. PayPal is your trade of the day. Couple more clicks here, see if there's anything else of interest to us. This is a nice downward sloping trend line, good breakout to the upside, nice horizontal support here, symbol SKLZ. Pot stocks have been hot. Draw that GTC alert line, click there, click there. If it gets above that, I'm interested. And I think that's going to wrap it up for us. I do like VUZI, downward sloping trend line. Stock getting some momentum here. This would be a new closing high for it. I'm already long it. Yes, I do like that one as well. Maybe I'll feature that one tomorrow if it keeps going. That's all I've got for you. See you tomorrow. Thank you for watching this YouTube video. I'm Pete Stolzers, and I'm going to keep the trade ideas coming along with lots of education, so make sure to subscribe to the channel and please turn on your notifications so that you never miss another trade. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs up. I've loaded 2 other videos that I think you're really going to enjoy. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.